Talk about old school gaming. This is a 1970s pinball machine. It's a Toledo pinball machine made by Williams in 1975. It's pretty much the most basic it gets for pinballs. This is before electronics came into play. So here's what's underneath the playfield. So it's an electromechanical pinball machine, which means that there are no circuit boards. Rather, there are a series of switches and wires and solenoids which control all of the scoring features and all the pop bumpers and the flippers. Basically what you see is what you get. So working on these machines is interesting because you can see many times what an issue is, whether it be a faulty switch or a loose wire or problems with some of the solder. Whereas with the circuit board, everything is so micro and complex that a lot of times it's more difficult to see, actually visually see what an issue is to repair. So there's no circuit boards in this machine, which means that where do the sounds come from? Well, this is basically it. This is like a doorbell chime, and what controls it is a solenoid. A solenoid is it's electromechanical coil of wire, and when electricity is applied to it, the shaft will slide through it and knock the chimes. And here's the back glass. Behind the back glass, there's a series of lights which light up the players wanting to turn. Just a visual effect behind the dancers here. And just anything that basically a TV screen would do today is basically a light bulb behind this decorative back glass. Behind here's the workings of the scoreboard. You have reels here that spin, which provide you with your score. And like I said, it's a series of wires, switches, and solenoids that activate based on what your ball is hitting on the playfield. Also, there's actually reason behind playing pinball. There's actually a strategy. There's certain scores which are usually listed up here in the front or on the back glass, and depending on what the instructions say, there's certain obstacles to overcome. So for example here, when you roll over the spot number, that activates the lights for 1 through 8. So the object is to roll over the spot number, hit number 1, roll over the spot number again, hit number 2, and so forth. And when you complete 8, you get an advanced bonus, which will trigger this large bonus scale here in the middle. And this is all illuminated upon achieving the strategy. There's 2 pop bumpers here, so that will fire the ball left and right and all over the place. There's actually flippers up here in the middle of the playfield and traditionally down below on the lower playfield. All right, so I'm going to play a game. We just installed new rubbers in this machine, which is it's playing nice and fast. Also, the playfield has been waxed. And of course, new pinball installed. If you're interested in having a pinball machine tuned up and you're in Connecticut, check us out. It's arcadespecialties.com.